Divine Femmes, hey there, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, The Healing Butterfly. I am your intuitive reader, Lady Day. I truly appreciate all of y'all for stopping by, lending me your energy, your insight, your wisdom. Somebody just said. So thank you for your wisdom vibes too. Good juju. I'm here for it. This is a new reading for the channel. It's called Truth Be Told. So as I was giving the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings today, if you have not watched them, go check them out. Really good, really good information. Let me say that. There was something about, like, let's give me, like, see, I can't even talk. Give me brass tacks. Take the sugar coating off. Hit me straight head to the bullet, straight bullet to the head type of thing. So I asked Spirit, well, what exactly, how do I give that out? And so I have a brand new reading. I am excited to get into it. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If it doesn't apply or align with your life, don't try to make it fit. It's like a puzzle piece. You're going to have to rip some shit out in order for it to fit. And in that case, it wasn't for you. Okay? So let's get into it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. So this is for the Divine Feminines. Again, trigger warning, reality check. That's what this is. I might call it the reality check, truth be told reading. I don't know. We're going to let Spirit guide that part. So let's get the overall. This is the soulmate deck. So when I use this deck, it's because not only do you have a soulmate, but you are your own soul's mate. So sometimes you need information not for that other person to come to you or for y'all to come into union, but for you to come in union with yourself, right? So that you can then find who your divine partner is. So let's get into it. Soulmate cards, overall energy, overall message for the Divine Feminines on the Truth Be Told reading. Thank you. And if that ain't it, I don't know. This is going to be a consistent reading here around here because it's coming out already from what I'm feeling. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. And whenever I get this card out, Spirit always says, look, there's no roots. Look, there's no roots. There was a lot of feelings that were based on this situation, but it never really took ground. It never had a foundation. It was never solidified. There were no titles, or there was, even if there were titles and promises, there was no return on investment. Okay? There's no roots grounded to this tree. So no matter what kind of situations then fluffed up there for you and that person, the truth be told is that there was no real ground, no real root to this tree of chaos or whatever it was. I'm not gonna call it chaos because there could have been a lot of love. There could have been some things could have really bloomed and blossomed out of this situation, but I'm going to be honest, there was no roots there on the situation. And then bottom of the deck is release your worry and receive universal abundance. So stop worrying about why it didn't happen, why we weren't able to, what the situation should have been, yada, yada, yada. It's not about that. It's about releasing this situation for what it was and what it taught you, and that you now know when to identify when something is moving along just to move along. Not moving along grounded, not moving along with foundation, not moving along with growth, with any type of harvest coming out of it, meaning 333, thank you, Spirit, I just seen it on the screen. Not because you were receiving a lot from this person. You get what I'm saying? When I say a lot, everybody, you should know now, if you want to be a part of my tribe, you got to know that I come from a very, 345 I just seen as well, I come from a very high vibrational and loving place. So when I say someone can't provide something, I don't care what your finances look like, because just as quickly as that skin is going to perish, when you're not here, you cannot take that money. That money is not going to go with you when you cross over. So the things that you get in wisdom, in your spirit, in becoming a better person, your morals and your values, you get what I'm saying, having respect for self, things like that, okay? And I'm saying all that for a reason. So that's the overall, is the fact that you never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. When you know that someone has not shown you that they wanted to invest for a lifetime, don't ground yourself to their situation. Don't ground yourself to their fluff. Don't ground yourself to their fickleness. Don't ground yourself to their, I'm hearing big-headed or light-headed. It's like somebody had either had you all airheaded in your head thinking that this was going to be something just because they were big-headed about the situation. Maybe they were just happy just to have you. You get what I'm saying? But either way, release your worries and receive universal abundance, and never make permanent decision on temporary feelings. So now we're going to get into the questions for this reading, and then we'll get some clarity from the tarot, and then end with some affirmations on how you can best get yourself in the best energy to maximize your overall growth in this situation in your life right now. So the biggest hurdle is what, Spirit? One card, please. The biggest hurdle is what? Shit, that was two, but I'll take them. Marriage in the community. Mm, mm, mm. I think this may be not just the biggest hurdle is that you want to be married. You thought you would be married, possibly to this person. The biggest hurdle is that there was when I see community, I see that either people were very happy for you because you may have had a smile on your face with this person and it's not coming together. I also feel like the people in your community, for some of you, your family, your friends, your loved ones may be asking, well, when you going to get a man and when you going to bring someone home or something to that nature as well. So I don't know if it's completely a situation of, this person. It may be also some people in your community, in your soul tribe, who are also possibly giving you some hurdles when it comes to that connection that you had, okay? And this is for love, just to let you know. All right, so let's move into the next question. What should they avoid? Avoid what, Spirit? Truth be told, what should they be avoiding? Truth be told, thank you. I'm getting twos for you, too. Privileged lady and the family room. To avoid, Spirit. Make it. Wow, there goes though. I keep seeing mirror numbers. 12, 21 mirror numbers. I keep seeing them. So what are we saying? Okay. Avoid. Okay, so what I'm feeling, just like in this marriage card, it's like the marriage is what you thought that you would have, and it's kind of messing up, how you feel maybe about your community or people in your community or something to that nature. I'm feeling the same way about this privileged lady. You may have thought that this marriage was going to boost you into another, I'm hearing another life. Obviously another title, because you go from fiance to wife or girlfriend to wife or whatever. But it's like, avoid the need to want to be it so bad. You get what I'm saying? Avoid, and it, thank you, Spirit. We're all on our own timeline. We understand that, right? Right, collective, right, team? Butterfly team, we understand, and if you are a butterfly, you understand there's transformation in time. There's times when you need to be in that cocoon and to learn and become wiser and to connect with self so that you can be that beautiful butterfly. So avoid the need to quickly become the privileged lady. Avoid the need to want that family so bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, avoid that at all costs. Don't let lonely. Okay, thank you, because they're saying this. It is an empty room currently. So you may also have bossed up. Thank you. You may have become the privileged lady. You may have had some new dollars. You may have moved recently. You may have recently refurnished, or there's just something about newness in your home and also newness in your pockets and your titles, possibly at work, or just expanding your resume in some way. And it's like, because this and that is working out, why am I not a wife? And it's like, avoid that, okay? Because there may be more blessings coming along, and they don't want those blessings to then be like, okay, well, if I got a new car. Oh, I finally got a house, not an apartment. Oh gosh, I'm finally, moving and shaking and vacationing like I want to do. Oh my gosh, I'm saving money. Well, where's my husband? It's like, that's how I feel. Don't do that. Avoid that. What are they being blinded to right now? What are they blinded to right now in love? Truth be told, Spirit. Now, why I go all the way to the back of the bag? Jeez, I got to use my little leg to get it. All right. Blinded by this. Toil and labor. I feel like you were working harder at this situation than you needed to. I feel like you put in way more than this other person had put in. I think you get blinded by the fact that you want it to work, that it should work, that it should have worked, things of that nature. I think you're blinded by also the fact that you're working yourself probably a little bit more than you should be, meaning that you're putting a lot of hours into corporate work, a lot of hours into late night thoughts as well. Why didn't it work? What is it supposed to be doing? What should I have done? How could I have done it better? It's like there's something about this toil and labor that you're not telling everyone. Because I don't think a lot of people know that you're spinning your wheels on certain things. And it may be frustrating you at work, like it ends up coming out at work. It could end up coming out late night. It can end up coming out just with yourself when you're by yourself. But I'm feeling like there is something that you're blinded by, as far as, I put in a lot of work for this thing. Why didn't it work out? You know what I mean? Wealthy man came out, but I was going to ask about lying to yourself, but I felt like it, before I could ask the question, it popped out. So we're going to shuffle. If it comes out, it comes out. And what are you lying to yourself about? That's the fourth question. What are they lying to themselves about in love, spirit? What are they lying to themselves about? Adjudication. That this was supposed to go to marriage. That this was going to really take the next step. Yeah, I think that's not I think, I feel like that's what, I don't know if it's a lie to yourself fully, or if it's just like really, really, really strong wishful thinking. Really strong wishful thinking. And some of you, thank you, Spirit, some of you, what they're telling me is that some of you still have the wishful thinking, even though that person is long gone. And when I hear long gone and what they're telling me, it's like this person is married, this person is with someone, they have kids, young kids, thank you, Spirit, because they wouldn't let me just say kids, young kids, you know. And okay, thank you. Some of your divine person, that other person, had young kids, they're married, they moved on. They're not going, you know that they're not going to just up and get a divorce. You know they're not just going to up and move out of that house. Whatever it was. Some of you, I'm hearing, why do good girls like bad guys? Some of you like the bad guy. The guy who's constantly in and out of jail. The guy that's constantly in and out of your life. Or he runs the streets, so he likes that fast life, fun life. And it's like, at what point did you think that he was going to end up doing this? So just don't, lie to yourself. Whatever that may mean, just, there's something about, solidifying this and coming to, and not only that, but look how he's looking at the woman. I feel like his eyes are more towards the woman. He's hearing her out. He's understanding what she has to say. But it's like, but sis, did you see this man? I'm also getting like what is this, Judge Joe Brown or whatever, or who's the other guy? I forget the other guy. It's like, that was a crackhead move. Sweet Georgia Brown. But there's something about that. Lying to yourself about what this person, and also possibly what this person, how can I say it? Give it to me, Spirit. They might not have been legal to be here. Okay? I'll just say it that way. So the biggest hurdle in this current energy that I'm feeling is that there was a marriage and a community that you thought were getting ready to come together. So may I have 2 cards? Thank you. First card out is the 6 of Cups. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's the 9 of Cups. My apologies. Ooh, I was reading it upside down. 9 of Cups. That makes more sense. Okay. Excuse me. 9 of Cups is usually someone who is standing by themselves with their own accolades. Just happy with the life, the single life that they have, all the abundance that they've been able to receive. Someone who is looking at that situation, not looking to come together. So that, I also feel like very strongly, like I said, someone, and why do good girls like bad guys? Somebody was already kind of doing their own thing. I don't think that they were looking, and maybe you even felt like this person is not ready for marriage. 7 of Cups. Able to turn others into different forms, convincing them that the change is real. If that ain't, what did I say? The 9 of Cups was someone who was single, abundant, had their life already planned out, had money coming in, or at least some type of something going on to where they felt like they were sitting on their own throne as a single person. And I said, okay, well, what's that? It's the 7 of Cups. Says it very clearly, able to turn others into different forms and convincing them that the change is real. So what did we say? That this was not real, that these were fickle feelings, that it was not built on anything. So that's the biggest hurdle, is just coming to understand and digest the fact that this person, and I'm not going to say they pretended, because they may really want marriage and a family somewhere down the line, but this situation right here with you two, it was not that. That's the biggest hurdle. It's just swallow. I'm hearing that's the biggest hurdle, biggest pill for you to swallow, is that the entire time this person really was trying to act like they wanted to be single. And they really were trying to convince you that this other change, this marriage, that I could see myself there. I do believe that there was some manipulation, divine feminines. I think they were giving you, it was like a carrot and horse situation. Like, just keep walking, just keep walking. And it's like, I don't plan, and I'm clearly not planning on marrying nobody. I'm not even, like I said in the beginning, no one was even had titles. For some of you, avoid this. Privileged lady, family room. We have exactly 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups and the strength. Have the strength to get over this situation that it did not go the way that you wanted it to go. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands, that the situation did not come in as, I'm sorry, you probably didn't even see that, 8 of Wands, that this situation did not come in the mess, in the way that you may have wanted it to. Yeah. Reveal secret things, bring questionable familiars. So this is definitely a situation where right now it's just about avoiding the need to think that you missed an opportunity with someone, because you did not. You're strong enough to see this situation for what it is. You are the privileged lady. You are bossing up. You do have new beginnings. Yes, it's very true that you're in these new beginnings by yourself, but that's okay. It took a lot of strength for you to even get to the point that you are at this time. But you have to avoid, I'm hearing, romanticizing the situation. Stop romanticizing the situation, okay? Yeah, see, my cards are going all over the place. We were pretty straightforward. Don't be a mess. Don't be all over the place thinking of 20 different ways that this could have been better. Don't do that to yourself, okay? How I could have worked it out. It takes 2 people. It takes 2 people to be strong and ready to put their egos and things to the side to make a relationship work. It takes even more than that to get engaged, and it takes even more than that to stay in a healthy marriage, okay? So, blinded by the toil and labor. The things, thank you. The things that you put in. Now we have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Wanting that equal give and take. I just feel it very strongly. Toil and labor. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. The Hermit. Exactly. What did I say? In quiet, in secret. This is the Hermit card. In quiet, in secret, you're toiling and laboring over how you gave to this situation. I gave as much as I could. I was firm. I was equal. I was always checking myself, making sure I wasn't doing too much, going too far, pushing them too much, asking for too much, triggering them too much, things of that nature. You were the Hangman, exactly, and the Hangman and the 5 of Swords. So the Hangman is at the bottom of the deck, still being up, not seeing this situation for what it was. Just let it digest, sweetie. Okay? Please let it digest. Romanticizing what was and going over and over and in your head. And like I'm telling you, you're not asking for support from your team. There might be some girlfriends, some guy friends, some family members, whoever that can help you just see the situation for what it was. You are a good person, and you give. I just feel like I'm channeling people who give a lot all the time, a lot to family, a lot to friends, a lot to work, a lot to everybody all the time. And now you're in this hermit mode of, well, what could I have done better or different? And it's like, well, no, you're a good person at heart. Because this person decided to take it, and they don't know what 18 I just seen, because of their fickle feelings, you're now questioning yourself. And that's what you need to stop. Especially when you're doing it by yourself and you're not allowing someone else to come in and interject with you. You're having conversations by yourself. Bring someone into the fold that you trust. Because right now, you battling with yourself is just you battling with yourself. And I'm hearing you're not even asking your higher self. You're just battling with your 3D self. Okay? You're blinded by the romanticizing of this situation. And then what are you lying to yourself about as far as adjudication? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Pentacles, right? Knight of Pentacles. Slowest moving knight. You thought you were going to get the ace from the knight. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Devil with the King of Wands, and the Emperor with the 2 of Wands. Exactly. You thought you were getting the Ace of Pentacles from the Knight of Pentacles, right? You thought this was the Wheel of Fortune. You thought this was getting ready to turn in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You really thought that this was getting ready to come together. However, at the same time, as you continue to go through this tree of fickle feelings, that's what I'm going to start calling this, the tree of fickle feelings. I like that. The Devil, the King of Wands, and the Emperor with the 2 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles, holding back, High Priestess, Two of Swords. So listen here, High Priestess. This Devil, King of Wands, Emperor energy, they were always back and forth on whether or not to give you more or to hold back from you. They knew and know who you are. What the now I got to show y'all, because this is what I'm talking about when I say spirit is so real. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Devil, the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, holding back, the High Priestess, you, she who knows, Two of Swords, weren't seeing you as they needed to, and didn't even know that you were the Empress behind that. Empress, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. So, again, this person, they knew who you were. They know who you are. I don't believe that they wanted to give up all of what they were doing to have you, but they also didn't want to give up you, okay? Or give you up, I should say. They got me speaking all types of wrong, baby. Whew, let's get you some affirmations on how to get through this situation. I'm not going to say that your emperor did not want to come into union. I won't say that. What I will say is that they knew that they weren't putting in the strength, the effort, or the toil and labor, or even just an equal give and take to have that happen. I don't know any other way to say it. They knew that this wasn't. And I'm also feeling very stoic energy, like they don't want to cough, breathe, blink too loud. Excuse me. They're trying to stay off the radar. So if you haven't heard from your person is ghosted, they're trying to stay off the radar. They may also be in a situation with someone or in a circumstance in life that they don't want you to know. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. May I have 2 more cards for the Divine Feminines in the Truth Be Told reading. What's the truth to be told to them in affirmation, Spirit? Or maybe it's just one. I'll go through one more time, Spirit. You allow to come out what you want. I heard 3, but maybe it's just... Oh, there to go those other 2. You see they shot right out, too. I love it. Bottom of the deck. I know that's right. Bottom of the deck is your own path. You see your tree? You were like, oh, hell no, ain't no roots. Oh, well, then we're going to have to change this shit. Let me get people up out this motherfucking garden to eat, and that shouldn't be here. Excuse my language, but whatever. Get out this garden, because you don't belong here. Let me go ahead and clean up. You might have been, I feel like a lot of you may have been cleaning up. Also, maybe reorganizing or moving around your crystals around the house as well. If you have not done that, please do that. Look at your crystals. If you don't have, I don't know why, but if you don't have a good book, I absolutely love this book, Crystals for Beginners. By Karen Fraser. No, I don't know her. No, I'm not plugging her. I just really like the book. The card says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Didn't we say that's what you needed to get through this situation? Oh, I love all of this. I love all of this. This is all on time slice. The first card out is release. Release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. Thank you, Spirit. Over the avoid this. The next card out is your root chakra. Look how she's loving on herself. Look how her yoni is just, listen, keep yourself to yourself. I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane over the toil and labor. Thank you. The last one is embrace change. Look at that. And look at that tree of life around her. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Thank you, Spirit. And they want that over the lying to yourself. Okay? I hope that this reading was a good one. Give me some feedback on whether or not y'all like this one. Like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to the channel, keep rocking with your girl, be a part of the Butterfly family. I thank y'all again. I just... 24/24. I am just in awe of what God is doing with me, with y'all. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, prosperity, and protection to you and your loved ones. Namaste.